Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to make a catch game in Scratch. We have divided this game into a couple of steps. The first would be move the catcher from sideways. The next would be put the object back to the top. Then making sure that the object falls down. Then catch it. And the last one is to keep a score. So we just select the sprite. I've selected a bowl. Then you can give a background. I've given it a blue sky. We want to move the bowl from left to right. And we want to make sure that it goes on forever. So how do we go about that? We choose the forever code. And then we find the if condition. So you want to make sure that if the right arrow key is pressed, you want the bowl to move to your right. So we have the function inbuilt. If the right arrow is pressed, then move it 10 steps to the right. So you select the change x by 10. In the similar way, when the left arrow is pressed, you change the axis to -10. Yes, you put everything in the forever loop. Then we have to select when the green flag is pressed. Just play it and see how it goes for you. See? Now we want the catcher to catch an object. So we want to put the object back to the top and make it fall down. So we select a sprite. I've selected an apple. I place it at the top of the screen. I want to make sure that the apple goes to a random position every time it falls down. So I have set Y to 180. So whenever you press the green flag, the top left corner of the screen is the Y axis at 180. So we put it there. Now we want the apple to fall down. So how do we do that? You change the y-axis to -5 because for it to come down. You choose the if loop. So you go to operators, you have this less than option. Because you want the object to go to the top of the screen once it reaches the bottom, right? So how do we determine that? If the Y position is less than -170, go to the top. So if it is -170, you set Y to 180. Now we're going to learn how you catch this object in the catcher and keep a score of it. As usual, we select the forever loop and we want to increase the count when the object touches the bowl. So that is the option that we select. If the object is touching the bowl, then you want it to go back to the random position which is on top of the screen. to this. Select whichever sound you want to add whenever the object touches the catcher. See? Yeah? Do you see how this works? Now you want to keep a score of whenever the object touches the catcher. So you create a variable of score. So you set it to 0 at the beginning of the game. And then you just want to increment the variable score by 1 whenever the object touches the catcher. You see, the score variable is increasing by 1. Try it. Thank you for watching.